Farm Guy here with the Soaring Eagle SA30 drive over conveyor by Bcbuhler. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. We'll be testing this and showing you how to use it. It is 5.42 megabytes to download and only 6 slots on console. First, let's find it in the store under Tools and Belt Systems. And there it is, the SA30 drive over conveyor, $22,000, 5 horsepower, 3 mile per hour. We'll talk about that in a moment. And it is what it is, just like that. No color configurations or anything. It is it's a belt conveyor. Here is how you get it. Let's hook it up and show you how to transport it and so forth and so on. When you buy it, it'll appear at the store, so you will have to transport it to your farm. There's a hitch here that readily hooks up, and you just drive away with it. Drive it off to your farm like so. Once you're got it somewhat where you want it to be, you can drop it. But you can get in it, like you see here. You have to start it up, R1 and square, and L1 unfold conveyor belt. We'll talk about that. Start engine, unload here, cruise control. That's kind of vehicle stuff. So if we go forward, wait, I thought I did start the engine. If we go forward, left trigger is left, right trigger is right. So you can't actually drive it around, which is a little bit annoying if you really ask me. If you go up and X, L1 and X, this is where I thought you would go left and right, and you do, but it very much more slowly, pressing the left trigger and the right trigger. So I'm wondering if that maybe was a mistake, because L1 and X, the wheels are straight forward and back. You should be able to drive it forward and backwards to position it. As it is, you have to hook it up to the trailer and kind of maneuver it or back it into place with whatever vehicle you have hooked up to it. Now I've set this up with an auger and a silo. This is typically how these would be used, and any auger, well, we'll show it to you. We'll show you how it's used. It entered into this vehicle. It's once you turn it on, so it is on. That's it. That's all you need to do is turn it on. You got to make sure your auger is positioned correctly with the output, and it is turned on, and that your spout is in a spot where it will unload into either a trailer or a silo like this. So how does it work? Well, as you notice here, it has a spot that's just wide enough for a semi truck, and this mod is designed for these type of trailers, the belly dump trailer. As you can see here, this is the base game Wilson trailer pace setter with two. So let's go tip side front. So we have the front section activated, and as we drive over it, it doesn't move around. It's quite solid, and as we come up to it like so, we will get a trigger. And I have barley in there, so R1 and triangle starts unloading, and it automatically goes and dumps it into whatever receptacle you have, which in this case is an auger, and it is turned on, and we are filling this. As you can see, it's transferring the product into our silo, and that's how it works. Once it's empty, as you can see, it's emptying out, And it's a bit of a process that the trailer is empty. There's still a capacity in the Soaring Eagle. As you can see, that has emptied, and then finally the conveyor empties out and it's in your silo. So that's how they work. And of course, if you pull ahead and you choose your back one, same thing here, open it up, it starts emptying into there, and away you go. So really neat. I think it needs an update to adjust the fold and unfold. You should be able to drive it around to position it. Otherwise, it's kind of very awkward trying to position it with a vehicle and backing it in. There's really although there is, it's said, yeah, it doesn't move far enough. Like, you can move it left and right and without having to drive the vehicle, it says, but I don't think it has quite enough movement to get over to be able to just catch them both. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, another thing is, once it empties, those sides pop back down, so you can't drive over it when it's has product in it. But when it empties, then you're able to drive over it again and get out of there. And there we go. So there you have it. It's once you get it all figured out, it's pretty simple to use. It's just basically turn it on and go. And there you go. That's the Soaring Eagle SA30 Drive Over Conveyor by Bcbuhler. 5.42 megabytes to download, 6 slots on console. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.